Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 5, Week 8, Day 6. So today, of course, it is still a Vault event weekend. It's been a long Vault event weekend. First one we've ever had that's been 4 days long. It's not over yet. We still evolved today and all of tomorrow. So still a whole day left if you haven't gotten on that grind. Still plenty of time to do so. But yeah, still 1 day, 6 hours. Definitely going to be utilizing that. Our main goal, of course, is to hit over 1,000 total keys found. I believe we're at like 600 something, 670. Is definitely at least 2/3, whatever number that is. And our goal between tonight and tomorrow night is, of course, to reach 1,000 between those three numbers down there. The first number being how many Vault keys we have, second number being how many Pity keys we have, and oddly enough, the third number being how many Epic Vault keys we have, which is the first weekend we've ever had more Epic Vault keys than the other one. There's also 50 gems on Adventure Board that we probably want to grab, as well as a pet that we do not need. Which has probably been a lot of pet cycling today that I do not need that I haven't gotten around to. It's because they're all repeat ones. There's a good number of them. Okay, don't we have the Ward Event Orb yet? Let me see. We might need to help the guild. No one's doing the World Event. That's pretty funny. We might need to help our guild a bit tomorrow night, if it's still not done by then. Where are we score-wise? We're actually kind of towards the bottom. We might need to do a little bit to help out. Though, if I do every single one of my battles, I believe I can only support around, like, 500 points. Though that would get us a decent chunk closer, but not all the way there. But very close to that orb. Though spending that same exact amount of time just farming gnomes, I'm pretty sure is more orbs. But we do need to help out if they're still not there by tomorrow night. Anyways, also oddly enough, the Palooza for sale, though I wouldn't really bother advise buying any of those, but they actually end tomorrow. I mean, by tomorrow, I mean tonight. However, the free one off a calendar, verse 4 tomorrow, as soon as reset hits at 3 AM, if you're missing that, and gosh, am I missing that, for whatever reason, that one is absolutely the lowest one I have, which if we go all the way over here, boom! I only have 31. No, red verse 2 is actually getting pretty close to how low it is this wall. I need 6 of those. But anyways, let's go get into this. We'll probably start just straight into a Palooza. Oh wait, is my mouse not? I mean my hold up. My controller isn't working. Let me go restart Steam real quick. Hold up. 1 second. I have the controller all set up and it's not wanting to function. It's on. It's synced to it. Oh wait, it's not on anymore. Hold up. What? How about now? That's weird. It turned off on me. Okay, I might need to go resync this real quick. It's being weird. Hold up. I did it right before the thing and it was working fine. Let's see. Technical difficulties on trying to get this thing to actually connect with Bluetooth. Try this again. So, go to Bluetooth settings. Remove it. So it's not trying to pick it up at all. Remove that. Come on. Remove that. Now we connect it through here. Oh, it's putting it underneath of other for whatever reason. Oh, I hate when it does that. Let me double check. Ah, maybe we won't be using controller today. It was doing that at one point before too. It's picking up as other instead of controller, and I'm not sure what makes it just magically start picking up as a controller again. Because whenever it picks up as other, it doesn't pick it up as a controller. Which is problematic for getting it to work like a controller. Oh yeah, we might have to go without it. I'm not sure what's up with that. Strange. I'll try one last time and then we'll give up. We might just have to play without controller. Better plug in the other controller, but that's like so bulky to do compared to the Joy-Con thingy. Hate when it's like that. keeps going to other. Which means it likely will not do any input. Nope. Sure why it's being so weird all of a sudden. Also, what's even weirder is I've removed it and it's still trying to sync to something. Which doesn't make any sense. That's so weird. Well, let's try this one last time. Otherwise, we're going to have to be less efficient today. Nope, keeps going to the same category. So weird. I'll restart one last time. If it's not working here, we're giving up. But anyways, hello everyone! Hope all of you have been doing well. Hello, Gem God Diaz. Hello, Interception. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Sansi. Hello, Genki. Hello, Roman. Hello, Draco. Hello, Rogue. Hello, Sushi. Hello, name I have no clue how to pronounce, but welcome. Hello, Nexus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It doesn't work! No! Why? That's so weird. That is so weird. I've had this problem in the past before too. I'm not sure why it magically sometimes likes to not count as a controller. But oh well, we'll just have to click very efficiently. Just gotta get our clicking game up. I have done some of these off stream, a few of them without the controller, just clicking. It is slightly slower, but it shouldn't be too big a deal. But anyways, let's go into Palooza already. Unplug it and plug it back in. I did like 5 times. It didn't want to work. I'm not sure what it makes it just randomly decide some days that it wants to not count as a controller. But that is what it's doing right now. Oh yeah, do I even have the team set up? I might not. Hold up. Let me make sure I actually have Dust Devil set up. Yes, I do. Okay. Just making sure. Wouldn't be the first time I started one when I actually didn't have Dust Devil team ready to go. Alright, let's get it rolling with it. Clicking isn't too much slower, though it definitely is slower. Doing it just with clicks. Mostly because the in-between screens are a little bit slower. Also, I just accidentally made the screen smaller. That's another issue when doing this really quick. Accidentally minimizing the screen. Well, not minimizing it, but I made it like 3 pixels smaller or something. It's probably not that noticeable. But if it goes by a big amount, it's definitely going to be noticeable. Which would be problematic. Can I answer your question? Sure, what was your question? I didn't see your question. And I can't scroll at the moment, so could you please repost the question? Because I did not see your question. Can you plug it in through USB? No, it's impossible to USB with it. It's Bluetooth only. It doesn't have like any kind of connecting slots. Hello, Imperial! Welcome. Up, Volky. Great to see. Let's see. Do you think that by adding the Verse Gnome in the Vault drop on Monday is kind of a nerf to Cedric? Any amount more troops being added to Cedric's drop table is probably a nerf to Cedric, assuming it's overriding other drops. We don't know how much of the drop table it's taking. However, given that these will only need 16 to max, you probably won't need to use Ascension Orbs on them if nothing else. So getting multiple copies of them isn't necessarily too bad a thing. Because they'll be the first gnomes you can actually max without having to use orbs on them. Because they're not useless up to 16 orbs. Or up to 6 if you're just going to use a small blue on them. Which makes them a lot more accessible to max. Also, we don't know exactly how rare they're going to be. Like, it could be like 1 in 20 you'd have to open just to even find one of them. We don't know how they're adding them to the drop table. So we won't really know until it happens, if it's a nerf or not. Because it could just be overwriting some of the common drop table, or some of Cedric's drop table. But they have no drop rate in game, so we have no way of knowing. Though, if they nerf it ever so slightly, I don't think it's going to matter in comparison to how much they buffed it overall. I think 1,000 keys will kind of bypass this little mini nerf if they did end up nerfing it. Just ever so slightly. That's only like 100 times more Volt keys than we would normally have this weekend. It's approximately a little bit better. I'm pretty sure tarot cards have their own drop table. That likely isn't changing. Because right now there's 3 different categories for drop tables. There's the common gnomes, there's the Cedric, and then there's the tarot card things. We don't know if this new one's going to be a 4-4 if it's overriding one of the other 3 that already exists. Because as it stands now, there's 3 drop tables for troops. So they're either adding a 4th or they're adding the 4 new gnomes that are epic into one of the already existing ones. The most likely one would be using Cedric's drop chance and then dispersing it between the 5. Which would make Cedric substantially harder to get. Which ideally is the way that they would do it. Because I'm pretty sure most people have way more than enough Cedrics. And even if you don't, there's enough keys in the game that if you don't currently have a max Cedric, you will very soon. That'd be the ideal thing, is they just take Cedric's drop table and put the 4 new epics to disperse. So now it'd be 5 different things. Make Cedric be getting Cedric a lot harder, but it'd be the way that would hit the drop table the least if they do it that way. Your defense team has gotten a lot of battles today. I'm not sure about the exact amount of battles, but AI team does have a chance of winning more because of that double skull glitch. I still haven't seen it yet, though. Though I haven't really been doing too many battles where double skull could even happen. Though something was hitting me earlier, the AI, and it still wasn't doing double damage to me. Yeah, we do need something to fix the whole lack of a single verse issue. Like either converting them or targeting them in some way other than money. Stuff like that. Or if you're going to add money ways to target at least make it cheaper. Those verses are super expensive. The ones in the shop. Especially if you need one of the lower ones, because the lower you go down, the more expensive they are. Even at $1 each, they seem overpriced. Do arena and 2x skull glitch is obvious, yeah. And I'm pretty sure everything would just auto kill us. We might even have to skip the, if that is the case, we might even have to skip the arena task next week. That or play it at 1x speed. Because I believe it only occurs if you're playing at 2x speed or higher. Though even at 4x speed, it sometimes doesn't happen. Because I haven't seen it yet, even when AI has hit me. Oh, yeah, I might need to plug in the controller. My hand's starting to get tired of clicking really precisely. It's also really hard to read chat while clicking precisely. You have to keep looking where the mouse is. Or when you're using the controller thing, it keeps resetting to middle, so you always know exactly where it is. Because if you were A-spamming, it always resets to the same location. Like Good, we got rid of the Mythic in one shot. Glues one of the weaker gnomes. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to drag out the bulkier controller. Oh, so I'm gonna need to make sure that's charged for Monday as well. We're gonna need that for Fall Guys Season 5. What's pretty funny is Fall Guys seasons were actually in line with Gems of War seasons, and they delayed Season 5 for so long that Gems of War is almost done with Season 5, despite them both starting Season 4 at the exact same time, which is pretty insane. That is how much they've delayed Season 5. Gems of War has been keeping up with it season-wise, and it's about to finish Season 5, Gems of War, right as Fall Guys is starting it, because we'll be on week 9 out of 10 of the campaign on the day that they are actually finally doing it. Which is like, what, then a 9-week delay? Pretty much. That's actually one thing interesting about Gems of War. Gems of War has never delayed a season, and it has never delayed a weekly event. Oh, good. We've got the season, or not season 4, the verse 4 that we needed. Nice. Which we got in Palooza. Yeah, we could put them at the bottom, too. The only issue with that is the reason I have them on the top. If we're up against a Mythic gnome, or not a Mythic gnome, but a Mythic that has 21 or more durability, or sorry, 26 or more durability, we have to double cast. And if Dust Devil is all the way at the bottom, we have to do it off of Greed, which is half the color compared to how many colors we have otherwise. It's very rare that the instance comes up, especially since a lot of gnomes can replace it for one shot like we just did a couple minutes ago. But it still happens. Because they'll be mana blocked otherwise when that does happen. Let me go get the other controller. I won't be able to connect it till we're done with this Palooza. The Palooza. I think this one's going for about 3 more minutes. Did we just get another verse? We did. We got 2 verses this thing. So far, 2 is the highest I've ever gotten post-nerf. 2 Paloozas during a Palooza. I mean, not 2 Paloozas, but 2 verses during a Palooza. Whereas before, it was like 2 full Paloozas per Palooza. 2 to 3. But the best we've done so far is this one, tied with a few others, where we did 2 verses in a single Palooza. There's still time to get a 3rd. It's not an infinite, obviously, because it's not consistent, but if you get lucky enough, it is actually possible to get a Palooza back from a Palooza still. It's just very, very exceedingly unlikely. 2's the highest we ever hit, and we have yet to ever hit 3. Also, since the nerf, I've never hit 2 or more in the same battle. Also, we never got to see 4 in the same battle. We got to see 3 in the same battle, though. Pre-nerf, of course. Post-nerf, I've never seen 2 in the same battle yet. It might not even be possible anymore. Might just be coded to make sure you can't. Oh, Epic Valky, nice. I think that's the only Epic Valky we got this hour. I mean, it's 15 minutes. The Palooza. Yeah, I'll go connect the controller after this, because the other one should work perfectly fine. It should just be the Joy-Con that's acting strange. Might need to restart the game though to make sure the controller works. Only problem when using the bigger controller is very bad one-handed controller. Though most two-handed controllers are a bad one-handed controller. For the very obvious reason that they're not meant to be used with one hand. Yeah, my only concern with moving these things further down is just the lack of being able to hit sometimes. Because otherwise Dust Devil's blocked on brown, yellow. For those very rare instances where you have to kill the thing. It's not really slower having to go to distance. It's just more mouse movement. Let's see. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Because of the event, you were able to craft Zugoff. Nice, congrats. And Dawnbringer, nice, congrats. But is Dawnbringer worth it? Yes. Dustbringer, not so much, but Dawnbringer definitely is. Though if you have the souls, you might as well get both. But Dawnbringer definitely priority. It's a lot more useful. It's also a lower mana cost. It's also slightly lower damage, but the lower mana cost is way better value than the slightly higher damage. I just know if Palooza show only have a few minutes left in it, if even that. I wish there was a way to check on the explore screen how much time you had left on the Palooza. Or even just like an icon in the match or something. That'd be feel a little pressured if it showed up in the match. I wish you could at least see it on the explore screen. A little bit weird that you can't. There's no way to really check how much you have left without wasting time. Ah, there we go. Okay. Knew it was coming close. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me go connect this controller. And hope this one doesn't start acting weird too. It shouldn't though. That would be very bad if it does. Alright, let's go connect this controller. The bulky one. Okay, is it working correctly? Seems to be. I'll just restart just in case. Oh, it might be mapped to B for confirm. Let me go restart. It might pick it up as a Switch controller properly. Because it's trying to be like inverse controllers. Where the bottom button is confirm and the right button is cancel. I'm always used to it the other way around. Where the right button is confirm and the bottom button is cancel. Yep. It's trying to use the the B button as confirm. Alright, that's not too big a deal. It'll still do what it needs to do. Anyways, okay, we got that fixed now. Just gotta do it with a bulkier controller. Alright, let me go fix all of our numbers now. So we have 55 pity. And then check everything else. So, 55 pity. Now the other two numbers, it should be slightly lower since we didn't use controller. Well, it shouldn't be too much lower. We still probably got like 20-something vault keys. Though I think some of this was partly from before as well. 855 minus, or maybe not. Because that comes out to 600 on the dot. And Epic Vault Keys is at 2 found. Seems about right. Alright, there we go. And now we're officially over 700 Vault Keys. Let's keep going. 700 down. At least 300 to go. Alright, let's keep going. Let's just make sure that, yep, confirm does indeed work. I gotta make sure I don't do all the other inputs, though. Because whenever I use the Joy-Con, I actually only have the input that I need mapped. I literally have all the rest of them mapped as nothing. When I have this controller, they're all still mapped to proper keys. Okay, let's just go crack a gnome Palooza. Let me double check chat though. Already read that. Do you think you can get 1.5k diamonds in 300 vault keys? Possibly. Every single time you get a Cedric drop, you get 60 diamonds. His chance of dropping that's, I think, about 10 to 15% chance. Let's say it's 1 in 10. That is 30 60 drops, which is 1,800, right? 30 60 drops? Math. Yeah, 30 60 drops is 1,800 diamonds. Though I'm not sure if it's exactly 10%, but if it is 10%, you would get enough. Though it might be closer to 15%, I'm not sure. But if 10% of the time you get the 60 diamond drop from him, 300 Volkies would be enough. Though I'm not sure if it's actually 10% because the drop table's nowhere's in game. I wish they would add it. But, I don't know, it depends exactly what drop rate is. But if it's around 10%, you would have enough. If it's lower than that, then no, you wouldn't have enough. Alright, let's go run the Palooza. Oh, so we're right back at 31 because we got the tier 4 that we needed from it. Or the verse 4, I mean. That's funny. Alright, now we can do controller inputs. So it should be a lot quicker again. Ah, much better. That's what I'm used to. Much better. Yeah, that's the kind of speed I want to see. How long would it take to spend that many? Like 2 hours? 3 hours? I'm not sure. Depends what team you're using. Is there any swap for the second Ironhawk? Yes, use Slayer Hero class fully traded. Is what you use instead of a second Ironhawk. The weapon doesn't matter, whatever's on it. Yeah, this is much better with controller. Oh, if I would not misclick. Did I reserve the Steam Deck? No. After not being able to get it in the first 2 hours yesterday, it was already at Q2, and now it's at like Q3, so I didn't even bother. I'm probably just going to hold out until they do their next iteration in like 2 years or so, or 3 years, whenever they do it. Because they're definitely going to be making more models. Kind of like how a Switch Pro is probably coming out in anywhere from 1 to 3 years from now. What does Q3 mean? It means any time from June to August, I think. Or June to September. I don't know, what's Q3 normally considered? I'm pretty sure that's June to September or something. Or July to September. Yeah, I think it's July to September, actually. Oh, it is June to September. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue. It's one or the other. Somewhere's around there. But yeah, I'm still very interested in the concept of it. It's still very new technology, so I feel like a lot of different ones are going to come out in the next few years. Plus, if Valve's consoles sell good enough, they're definitely going to want to keep doing more. Keep expanding upon it. Also, one pretty nice thing about a handheld PC as well is you don't have to like get a new one when like a new console comes out, in a sense. Like a new iteration you wouldn't necessarily need to get, because it wouldn't technically be able to really do much more than what you already have. Because it's not like there's any exclusives specifically for it. Anything you could play on PC, you could play on it. So it's not like a console where you'd have to get like the new iteration just because of the exclusives. So you could literally have the same like Steam Deck for like a decade and it'd be fine. It might be a bit dated by then, but it still functions. And never buy the first generation of editing. I don't know. The first generation of stuff can still be good. Also, this isn't technically the first generation of it, in the sense that this is not the first ever created handheld PC. It's the most mainstream handheld PC that has ever been released, because it's by Valve. But it's not the first one ever made. It's the first one they've made. It's not the first one ever made. It's like at least like half a dozen different ones out there. But none of them have the name recognition of Valve or the game front of Steam to back it up. I never did end up getting the Steam controller. Can't even buy them anymore, I don't think. I meant to a while back and just never got around to it. It actually seemed like a pretty interesting controller. Like, I like having the mouse touchpad thingies. They've been experimenting with the technology, and it seems like they're getting better at it. Especially with some of the features that the Stream Deck has for it. Or Steam Deck, I mean. What about Stadia? Ha! I'm still hoping Stadia gets, like, YouTube integration or something. They said they were going to, and then, like, never did. There's so many things they said it would do that it has never done yet. Yeah, Stadia is awful. I was actually hoping Stadia would not be awful. Well, not so much that I even bought it. I did not buy it. But yeah, Stadia was pretty horrific. Yeah, I just use the Nintendo Switch Pro controller these days. I do almost want to consider getting a controller that has back buttons, though. I just feel like my fingers would cramp if I tried using them too much. I feel like that's going to start becoming almost standard for controllers, though. Like, it definitely seems to be becoming more and more popular. The back button on controllers, where you have like either one on each side or two on each side. Kind of like how the two shoulder top buttons kind of became standardized. I feel like the back two buttons will also become standardized at some point in the next like 5 years, probably. Where like nearly every controller has it. Oh, hello, Bill. Welcome. Glad you could make it first again. The main thing I like about back buttons is you can use it for ABXY instead of actually using ABXY. And the benefit that that does is it allows you to have your thumb on both the sticks, which is useful for some games. Actually, quite a few games. One of those, oddly enough, Pokemon Unite. I am almost considering getting a third-party one that will work on Switch. The only problem is it's like $100. I'm not sure how good it even is. As well as how the mapping even works properly on the Switch, even though it's meant for Switch. Because Pokemon Unite would be a lot easier to play with back buttons is ABXY. Though I believe the current setup of the game doesn't really require you to use ABXY that much. Only Y for like your heal item thingy. Or not your heal item, but your usable item. Most of it just uses shoulder keys. Because they realize you're mostly going to be using your other thumb on the, what's it called? The right stick. It has a proper name. Because it's definitely one of those double stick kind of games. Yeah, there's some people who have already hit like a couple thousand keys. It's pretty insane. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's close to hitting 10,000 this weekend. There's someone out there who's bothered to grind that far long. We are not, though. I am perfectly happy with 1,000 vault keys. That is definitely not a small number. But yeah, the economy of this game is, I don't even know what anymore. That's kind of nice. They do need to just make this the new economy, where they mostly just sell the battle pass and such, and then bring down all their overly expensive microtransactions. But yeah, normal Palooza is like 80 to 100 vault keys per hour. It's pretty insane. And even if it's like 80 or something, that's what? How many hours would that be? Oh no, that'd be too many. I was gonna say that's like 100 something hours. In order to hit 10,000, that is. Because you stop getting that really quick pity number. The longer you go with it, the more diminishing return it has. That doesn't make up too many keys. Like, we got 55 off of pity. Yet, like, 2 normal Paloozas makes up more than that. You're looking for an MMO and you stumbled upon this? Well, this is as grindy as an MMO. So you technically found the right game. But yeah, it's a very in-depth, more match 3 RPG game. One of the more popular ones, too. Even though it has, like, barely any advertising. It's one of those weird games that, like, has a really solid player base, yet, has, like, 0 advertising ever. It's by 505 Games. Well, technically Infinity Plus 2, which is now owned by 505 Games. They've done things like Payday 2 and Terraria and... What did they do to Terraria? I can't remember now. They've done a couple pretty big games. As far as what they own, anyways. Not them specifically. Other studios, of course, made the games. Hello, Michael! Welcome! Yeah, we have like 14,000 hours in this game or something. 13,080 hours. And that's just on this account. That's not even counting other side accounts we've done for fun. Because we started quite a few free-to-play accounts over the years. Actually, I think the only 2 games I've ever had more playtime in is Warcraft 3 and RuneScape. Or the only 2. And of course, RuneScape's an MMO. And Warcraft 3 was something that was made into an MMO with World of Warcraft. So I've never really got into World of Warcraft personally. Didn't care for it. Who knows? Maybe Pokemon Unite will be our next 10,000 hour game. I feel like it might. MOBAs are a genre that you could definitely sink 10,000 hours in. It's just one of those kind of games that can. Like Dota, Dota 2, League of Legends. Actually, I don't have 2,000 hours in any Switch game yet. I think my highest is Animal Crossing at about 1,400 hours. Also, most of that was the first couple months when it was really hype. Hello, Alpha! Welcome. I do wish they would have updated Animal Crossing more. The game kind of died out quite a bit. They're still probably going to do some big updates over the years, just much slower. And the new music sounds like something from Street Fighter. Oh, that's the end of the thing. That reminds me, while I was on vacation, my friend had a spare copy of Mortal Kombat 11. So I actually have Mortal Kombat 11 on my Switch now. We never have played it on stream. We might at some point. Almost forgot about that. It takes up so much memory, though. I think it's, like, my biggest Switch game by far. Like, not even close. Like, how much memory it takes up. I think it had all the DLC and everything for it, too, which was pretty nice. But anyways, I am looking for our numbers so I can go update them for the thingy, the interface. Also, I should probably go run dailies. Then we'll go hand out a code, and then we'll keep grinding. I'm looking for my numbers. We have, check pity first. 56. Oh, did our pity not move? Hey, our pity finally didn't move. Okay, but we got 881. I don't want to do math in head. Calculator, go. What's 881 minus 255? That is 626. So we got 26 this current section. Oh, pity did move. Never mind. It did move up by 1. It's 56, not 55. And how many epic Volkeys do we have? 66. So that moved up only by 1, unfortunately. Only 1. That's still 4 epic Volkeys per hour, even if it only did 1 per set. Still pretty insane. Alright, there we go. The numbers have been fixed. Alright, let's go run dailies real quick since I haven't bothered doing them yet today. And they're pretty juicy. We got some gems. I'll probably ignore the soul one. I'll grab the gems in the event key. It is still possible to find gnomes here, too. I'll definitely ignore the soul one, though. I'm looking for Phoenicia. Where are you? Let's go clear everything with Phoenicia. Wait, did they make a Palooza trailer? Did they? Hold on, we might need to go check YouTube real quick. Did they really? Let's do it via Steam. Let's see. Gems of War, Palooza. Gems of War, Palooza. Let's see. My video. Someone else's video. Where's their video? I don't see it. Oh, Infinity Plus 2. Gems of War, Palooza. Interesting. They did do a thingy for it. I never noticed that. I'm not even subscribed to them. Well, I'm not even logged in right now either. Oops, I probably shouldn't have full screen. It's gonna lag. Okay, good, it's not. They did do a little thingy for it. Did they actually push this as an ad? That'd be funny. First thing they uploaded in 2 years, yeah. I'm not sure why they don't utilize their YouTube channel. Oh, they posted the soundtrack for it? That's funny. I almost forgot, it does give double gold as well. pretty funny. Wait, I need to make a music track like this every single patch. That'd be amazing. Anyways, I think this whole thing, it just goes through the song, blah blah blah. Anyways. So yeah, they did do a thing. They did a thing. Hello, Eric. Welcome. Let's go grab the one event key. The one singular event key. If nothing else, while we're doing these battles, there's still a chance we could find gnomes. Not during dungeons, but during daily adventure board, it is actually possible to still find the 4 verse gnomes. They do appear here. Which controller do I use? Normally I use a Joy-Con, though it's being very weird right now and it doesn't want to connect as a controller. So I'm just using a Switch Pro controller. Literally any controller would work. As long as Steam supports it, it will work. I just normally like a Joy-Con because it's one-handed, but it sometimes has technical difficulties like today. So we're just using a normal Switch controller. It's a little bit more annoying to use because it's so bulky. Because a one-handed controller works pretty well since it's one-handed and you only have one hand because the other one needs to be on mouse. But literally any controller would work as long as Steam supports it. Because whatever button is the confirm button. You would literally just need any kind of controller input Steam would support that has a confirm button. Because that's the only button you need when you're doing it. Just spam the confirm pretty much over and over again. Alright, let's go run another Nova Palooza. Oh yeah, well before we do, let me go hand out a Vault key. I mean not a Vault key, I wish it had a Vault key in it. But let me go hand out a code for all of you guys. One moment, it's hiding on me. I still had Photoshop open. And now it doesn't want to load. Come on, slow computer, you got this. You got this. There it goes. I do eventually need a new side computer. This thing is almost a decade old. It's still hanging in there though. Just still ever so barely hanging in there. Alright, here you guys go. Here's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com and underneath the game code section. Here you guys go. Your invite code will be found right over there. Whatever your game says right over there. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Cut and paste random numbers and letters started with GP. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Okay, let's go Nova Palooza again. We got 29 left. Well, it shows us 30. It's about to be 29, though. Now it's 29. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, that's not the team I want, though. It's probably quicker just to retreat. You know what? I'm not going to retreat. No retreating. It's obviously slower winning this way, but I already have a team set. Okay, now let's go switch our team. That will not be the first nor last time I forget to switch my team. It doesn't waste too much time, though. But it does waste time. Yeah, and Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons are pretty expensive, which is the controller I normally use for the input thing, though not right now. I still can't get over how overpriced they are. I think like a set's like 60 or 70 bucks or something. It's pretty insane. They released some new ones a couple days ago too, for Skyward Sword. The design looked pretty nice, but they're still way too expensive for what they are. Even at 50 bucks or 40 bucks, they'd seem kind of overpriced. They're so ridiculously small too, which just can be a benefit at times though. These are really lightweight hold. Also, that might be some people's concern with this Steam Deck as well. That's something I didn't really think about. But the Steam Deck probably weighs like 3 to 4 times more than a Switch. That's still not that much. Because it has a whole computer inside, basically. It's basically like holding a small laptop constantly. Alright, I'm proud for the code, everyone. Enjoy. Yes, as Bill mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream because it helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. We'll probably throw out at least one more Palooza after this. And then our goal tomorrow night will be to hit 1,000 total vault keys, just so we can say we've done it at least once. And then our plan for tomorrow night is to get to 1,000 and go over the weekly spoilers. On Monday, we'll be covering the video for the weekly events. Doing Fall Guys Season 5, and at night we'll be covering the new Mythic. We're getting a new Mythic on Monday if you bought the bigger pass, or the following Monday if you got the normal pass, but I'll be able to go over the new Mythic. Then Tuesday we'll be probably having a video on that Mythic, as well as doing Fall Guys again, and hopefully that night we'll have Pokemon Unite. And we'll still have our normal Gems of War time stream, of course. That's pretty much our game plan. And then we'll be doing Pokemon Unite literally every day until I go. Which I think is August 3rd. And then we'll be gone for a week again, unfortunately. Though this should be my last trip. As long as there's no hurricanes this year. Should be my last trip till, like, December, if I even go anywhere in December. Yeah, the Steam Deck did money lock the non-glare thingy. Also, it's not an OLED screen. Switch still has one thing on it, if nothing else. It's actually a slightly lower quality screen. So if you have a normal Switch, it's a pretty similar screen to that, though. Are we going to be cashing in our vault keys? Yes. However, I'm only opening enough until we get one of each gnome. That's also assuming they're not in drop table. If they're accidentally in drop table, I might have all 4 of them for free. I'm definitely trying, just in case I forgot again, for like the 6th time. I have yet to ever be able to get them a single time through that method. But I'm still trying, just in case they forgot. Because it wouldn't be the first, or second, or third, or 4th time that they have forgotten about it. So it's not unrealistic that they forgot about it again. And accidentally added them to drop table. When they're not supposed to do. And by drop table, I mean the normal glory, gem key, stuff like that drop table. And also I'll be up late that day anyways to go record the video, so it'll work out perfectly. then I'm recording the video and going to sleep. Then we'll probably do Fall Guys at noon or so. Maybe a little bit earlier, depends when I wake up. I need some amount of rest. They've messed up nearly every event. Should only take about 1,000 Volkies to get all 4. It's not going to take that many. They're not going to be as rare as the tarot cards, that's for sure. They're probably going to be rarer than the commons, but not as rare as the tarot cards. Like, I would assume 25 would get you at least 1. It could be a repeat one, of course, over and over again. But I'm pretty sure 25 keys would get you at least 1 of the new gnomes. When is the moon available? About 7 to 8 weeks from now. It was available last Monday for the bigger pass. It's available 2 days from now for the standard pass. And it's not in Volkey drop table until about 6, 7, 8 weeks from now. Normally it's about 4 to 5 weeks after the campaign ends. And the campaign ends in a week and a half. Or actually, technically 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 2 days it ends. So in approximately 6 days, or 6 weeks, 2 days, or 7 weeks, 2 days, it would be in Volkey drop table, the moon. So you could wait until then if you wanted to, if you really wanted the moon. Because I believe the sun and moon is being used for something next week. By next week, I mean next week's week. Not 2 days from now, with next week. Because I hope they spread it like that. That'd be really annoying if the new Mythic comes out the exact same time as the new Doom Troop. Hopefully it'll split it. So next Monday will be the new Mythic, and the following Monday will be the new Doom Troop. Would be ideal. Yeah, the mess up they did this patch was definitely in the player's favor pretty hard, which is nice. Oh, the patch in general, it was pretty much intended to give a lot of loot. It's kind of the whole patch, is just drown you in loot. They pretty much overhauled their economy within a single patch. Even post-nerf. The only bad thing about that now, though, is it's pretty much pointless to play when it's not a Vault event now. Other than just doing events and everything, or doing dungeons and stuff, or, you know, doing standard dailies and weeklies. Aside from doing dailies and weeklies, unless you're specifically token farming, there's basically nothing worth doing anymore because Vault events are just so insane. They were already pretty insane, but now they're like a next level of insanity as far as how much loot they give. Now, if only they could buff Arena and Treasure Hunt like this. Imagine if Arena and Treasure Hunt were both this good. There's one really easy way to make Treasure Hunt really good. Add writs and deeds to Treasure Hunt. And you just made Treasure Hunt insane. I don't know, I've seen some Volkey opening videos, and it doesn't seem nerfed to me. Volkeys still seem like the normal Volkeyness. I haven't seen anything that really changed with them. All the rates seem about the same as always. Though it is technically slightly changing on Monday when they had the 4 new gnomes, but it shouldn't be doing anything other than adding the 4 new gnomes. Pretty sure none of the rates are actually being tweaked on Monday. A Gems of War slot machine. Open up a chest. That's kind of like a slot machine. Pokemon Unite has a loot box slot machine that we might run some. I think most of the rolls you have to do with money, though. So it's really a slot machine. I really hate loot boxes that are almost always money only. I think they give you like some amount for free per week, but to realistically do anything with the loot boxes, you have to spend some money on them. It's like a gotcha system in a gotcha system. Where they give you those free rolls, so it's like, ooh, this is exciting. Now go spend more money so you want more. So you can get more. Because I think it's like 14 rolls per week or something. And you need like 200 rolls just for an epic skin, not even a legendary one. Gems of War slot machine is called the Shrine. That's a pretty expensive slot machine, $10 per roll. I don't know, vault keys don't seem nerfed to me. Because I've seen footage of some people opening it this time around. Some videos of it on YouTube. I do watch other Gems of War videos. I don't always comment on them though. I do keep up on it on occasion. But from what I've seen from other people's openings, it's the same drop rate as always. Salty is here, see the one dislike. Salty wouldn't dislike our stream. Also, I wonder what she's covering tomorrow night. Also, Puzzle Quest 3, by the way, should be getting a patch this Monday or Tuesday. I probably will not be able to cover it, though. Because all the other things that are happening on Monday and Tuesday that I've been hyped for a while will overhype the Puzzle Quest 3 and kind of be overshadowed by it. Hello, loading screen? There we go. Also, we'll probably have about 750 by the end of this stream. Actually, we might already have it, don't we? Let's see. Almost 750. By the time we finish this one, we should be. And then we'll do one more. And then tomorrow night, we don't stop until we hit at least 1,000. And then my ears started ringing. L. Not sure why there's ringing. Actually, it's still ringing, too. Stop ringing. I think it stopped now. I think it was the air conditioner that triggered it. Because it just turned on. Oh no, we're back to normal. Still gonna run one more Palooza though. Yeah, we're doing a 1K party stream tomorrow night, for sure. We're not ending until we hit 1K Volkies. Okay, let's go check what our numbers are now. Pity is 57. Wait, did our pity not move for once? Eventually our pity will stop moving. Nope, it still moves. Still keeps moving by 1. Let's go check our other numbers. So, this should be 645. And how many epic Volkies do we have? 80, which means we have 70. Wait, we just hit 4? Nice. I think 6 is the highest we've hit in one batch so far. 4 is still very solid, though. And that brings our total to... number. I can't do that in my head. It looks like around 770 or so, give or take a few. So we'll basically have 800 by the end of tonight. And then tomorrow's goal will be we don't stop till we hit 1,000. Which means we'll probably stream for about 2.5, 3 hours tomorrow night. I'm staying up anyway so we can go record the Monday video, so that stream going quite a bit longer won't matter. Whereas I do want to rest up tonight. Okay, let's go on and run more Palooza. And then we'll call it a wrap there. One more. Also, maybe we should run some world event. I'll run it tomorrow if and only if we're not there. If we do not have that last 1,000, I will run it tomorrow to carry our guild over the finish line. Anyways, I'm gonna go run one last run. See you later, Genki. Thanks for stopping by. All right, one last run, and then tomorrow night we don't stop till we hit 1,000. Sounds like a game plan. A 100 epic Valky target. I'm not sure about that one. Though we'd be pretty close already by doing 1,000. That one's a little bit luck-based. I feel like we get about 10 per hour from doing it. So theoretically, if we did it for 3 hours straight, we actually would have enough. Oh no, we'll see. It depends how many epic Valkys we are by the time we hit 1,000. It seems like we're close enough, we might just go all the way. Five power orbs in 2 days, that is very insane. Well, these boss troops are accessible now. If you ever had trouble getting boss troops in the past, or catching up, or if you literally just started, you have all the resources in the world now. But yeah, getting a boss troop is substantially easier now. As well as literally everything. But particularly bosses, because of the amount of power orb value you get. Or, you know, boss value orb. Because every small blue is 1, every big blue is 4, and every power is 12. And you need, I believe, 92 to make a Mythic, or 96, whatever it is. Whatever 8 times 12 is. That's 96, okay. But yeah, you need 96 orb value to craft a Doom Troop, or boss troop, I mean. Where a small blue is 1, a big blue is 4, and a power is 12. And you need 96 value to reach a boss troop in order to convert your orbs into one. Yeah, tomorrow night we'll definitely do a couple hour stream. I might even go to 100 epic Valkys, we'll see. Might as well. 1,000 Valkys and 100 epic Valkys. Also, it's really interesting that we can actually visibly see the 1 in 10 chance off of epic Valkys. We're slightly above average on luck though for it. Normally with smaller sample sizes, it can seem like you're really far behind on epic Valky, which we normally are. However, epic Valkys are actually ahead this time around. Or at least mine are specifically. Because the drop table for them is basically every 10 Valkys, one of your keys should be an epic Valky. Which means for every 100 we should basically have 10... technically, for every 90 we would have 10 epic Valkys. Which, never mind, we're actually exactly at the rate then. Because if we have 630 Valkys, never mind, we're actually at rate. Because for 630 Valkys, we should have 70 epics. And for 1,000 Valkys, we should have, or for 900 Valkys, we should have 100 epic Valkys. So yeah, by the time we hit 1,000, we actually should be, if we're at drop rate, if we hit 1,000 Valkys, we will definitely have the epic Valky. But I am counting pity as well into that number. So that'd still be enough, because at 900 Valkys, we should have 100 epic Valkys. So yeah, we will hit both, or we should. If drop rates go exactly as they should, we will have both at the exact same time, pretty much. Okay, we got the Mythic on one that is killable. And you should be holding out for? Yes. Save for an Ironhawk. He is now the only troop that exists for farming. Oh yeah, I should go check what our trophy rates are. I didn't even bother checking how many trophies we got this week. It's also a good way to check how much people have been farming in my guild. Can I show my gnome counter? I'm not sure what you mean by my gnome counter. Oh, the thing that tracks how many things we had? It showed like something out of 295 or something earlier, I think. Somewhere around there. We showed it on screen about 5 minutes ago if you look back in the stream. Can't really show it while we're doing an Palooza. Also, if we get a pet, it also won't be able to show it. Oh, we showed it like 5 minutes ago on stream. Unintentionally. It just happened to be on screen at the time. Like, pretty much right when we started this Palooza, it was shown on screen. Because we had to go through the screen in order to get to the vault, or to the Soul Forge, I mean. Because we didn't have a pet active, it showed on screen. And I do have the stream set up, or I should have it set up so you can look back in the stream. I think you can look back like 2 hours back or something. That was like 5 minutes ago. If I need to check trophies after this, I'm very curious to see where they fall. There's no way I'm the highest, though. There has to be at least like 3 people who farmed more. I'm pretty sure Isabel is one of them. Pretty sure. Actually, I wonder who, how far that one person went who's really close to passing me. Yeah, Ironhawk is such absurdly high priority now. Like, it's unbelievable how high priority having 1 Ironhawk is now. 2 is also beneficial, but you definitely want at least 1. It's a 50% increase in speed compared to the next best team, which is a very substantial difference for something like this. Still can't get over how much loot this is. Even post-nerf. Because while you're using a normal Palooza, it's technically not even nerfed. Other than the fact you get a bit less versus, obviously. I've been catching up on sleep, nice. Yeah, I need to catch up on sleep this week. Before next week, because once Pokemon Unite comes out, I don't have any sleep anymore. I'll be sleeping for like 5 hours a day, if that. We will be streaming that game like near 24/7. Not literally, but at least for the first week. First like week and a half. Honestly, it's probably the most hyped game I'm hyped for all year. Next year will probably be Darkest Dungeon 2. Unless Nintendo's gonna announce something. The only thing they could possibly announce next year that I'd be more hyped for would probably be Mario Kart 9. Or I would say another Mario Party, but they're already doing one this year, so there's no way they're gonna do one next year. Yeah, probably Mario Kart 9 would be the only thing more hyped than Darkest Dungeon 2 for me. I'm not even sure if I'm going to partake in Darkest Dungeon 2 beta, though. They're doing it through Epic Games only, which is kind of annoying. I think it's coming to Steam like a year after, but it has like 1 year Epic Games Store exclusivity. A new Smash Bros. Melee. They're probably not doing another Smash for a while. They're finishing Smash Ultimate updates this year. At the end of this year, I think they're done updating it forever. And then they're probably going to start working on some other game, as well as probably next generation Smash. Or whatever Switch has planned next for their console. Because I'm pretty sure once the last DLC character drops for Smash at the end of this year, that's it. Nothing else for Smash for the entirety of Switch's life cycle. If nothing else, maybe that means we'll get a good Kirby game. I'm pretty sure it's the same studio. The one that made the Kirby games making Smash. I know the lead developer of Smash made Kirby. But I can't remember if the dev team works on both. Kirby hasn't gotten like an insanely good game for a while now. A lot of them are generally overly casual, but it has had some really good non-casual ones. You pulled 0 mythics from 900 gem keys and 18 guild keys. That's unfortunate. Oh, guild seals. I was going to say 18,000 guild keys should definitely give you at least 1 mythic, if not like 15. Yeah, you meant seals, not keys. That always throws me off when people put it that way. I'm so used to thinking of them as keys. All you have to do is divide the number by 20, and that's how many keys it is. Yeah, glory keys can do pretty good sometimes. Though that's actually pretty below drop rate. Generally, glory keys give about 1 mythic every 10,000 or so. Give or take a bit. These are 0.01% chance. So around 10,000 is normally a mythic, though not guaranteed, obviously. Another vault key. Oh, 10,000, not 100. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I misread it then. Oh, 300,000 worth of glory. Yeah, I misread it then. I'm still not used to thinking of them as glory amount or seal amount. I'm still used to the actual key number. How would you advise to use all these new resources? Hoard them. In case they nerf it. But overall, gold keys you save for whenever a new kingdom comes out, if it's ever going to come out. Though they did announce that they're likely going to at some point. Glory keys you can pretty much just use whenever, or save for when a new mythic comes out, if you have a lot of mythics already. Otherwise, you can just use them immediately. Gem keys, you definitely want to save for newer mythics. Event keys, you want to save for when there's new legends or something good in event queue drop table that you actually want. Gems, you would save for various events. Gold, you would donate to the guilds that you're in. Or use it to bribe a guild you're going to go into. No, just kidding. But, yeah, you'd mostly just put all the gold in guild, maybe some of it into Underworld. And what other resources? Most of the crafting material you'd, you know, just use for its standard stuff, making weapons and crafting mythics. Well, other resources. Souls you would just use for Dawnbringer and Dustbringer if you don't already own them, as well as upgrading everything in the game if you haven't already done so. And then you just save the rest. And what other resources did I miss? Pretty sure that's all of them. Hello, Joe. Yeah, we've been having really good weekends. It's been a lot of fun. This has been the most fun event in Gems of War history. Also, that Thursday was probably the funnest day in Gems of War ever. I can't think of a single other day that was more fun than that. I know, we reached the end of the line. Let's go check the trophies. We're gonna start wrapping up a bit, but let's go get our final numbers in for now. Check our trophies and start winding down. And then tomorrow we finish the grind. With the final push. Oh, well, I'm looking for. Click here, click here. 926, I cannot do that in my head. Calculator, go. 926, that's not a 2. 926 plus, or minus, I mean. 255 equals 671. 671 is the number I need to put there. Okay, how about our epic vault keys? Did we not find any? Oh no, we found 2. I was gonna say. That'd be bad. We found 2 epic vault keys. And now to do some math. Let's add those 3 numbers together. Which is plus 58. Plus 72. We have found a total of 801. Hey, I said we'd get about 800 this stream. We hit 801. Yep, the goal tomorrow is for that to be a total of 1,000 between those 3 numbers. That is the goal. Also, we might try making it a goal to also try to get 100 vault keys. We'll see. Epic vault keys, that is. We might. It'll be a bit of a long stream, though. We'll probably go almost till midnight. But, yeah, we'll have a bunch of fun tomorrow. And do Palooza for like 3 to 4 hours straight or something. And kind of go from there. And then we'll have absurd number of keys. Not like they aren't already absurd. There we go. Anyways, how many trophies have we gotten so far this weekend? Where are we compared to the rest of our roster? Also, we are actually getting trophies slower than this guild. Though quicker than this guild. Because we were in a 100,000 gap earlier, but now the gap is smaller. Oh, also we're missing 2 people. I'm missing 1 person for Puzzle Quest 3, and we're missing 2 people in Gems of War. We need to go recruit soon. If anyone wants to join, I might as well recruit right now. If anyone wants to join the guild, if you can do 1.5 million plus gold per week, level 1,000 plus, and you participate in all guild-related events, we have 2 spots left. If anyone's interested, let me know. We got 2 spots, might as well. So if anyone's interested, PC mobile version only for it to work. Anyways, how's our trophies doing? Let's see, we're at 3,529. The person who's trying to beat me in levels, who might actually succeed this weekend, is a little over 5,000. Next is at 7. Isabel's at 4,000. Yeah, Isabel still did more than me as well. About the same as David. Boz went crazy as well as Stardust. Addict did a pretty decent amount. Mount North's about the same. The Stretch went quite far. And that's pretty much everyone. And then there's some people who's sleeping on the event. All the free loot that they're passing up on. So tempted to join. Well, if anyone's interested, let me know. I'll ask again tomorrow night if we're not full. Because I have a feeling it won't be full because I'm pretty sure no one in my guild's recruiting during a vault event. You just hit 10,000 trophies? Nice, congrats. It's a lot of grinds. I feel like I normally put about 10 to 15 hours into it normally, most weekends. That tends to be what I'm comfortable with doing. Anything more than that can get a little bit too tedious for me. That's a lot of fun now that we have Palooza, if nothing else. Also, if any of you are low, we do get the other Palooza scroll tomorrow as well. Which would be nice, because that's the one I actually need the most of right now. I have, like, nearly none of them. Seemingly. Yeah, we're down to 28, but that'll make us go to 29. I feel like we'll still have like 15 plus by the end of this weekend. Maybe even 20 plus. Depends if we go out of our way to farm some. Let's see. Oh, so hello, Rogue. Welcome back. If they're nice, they'll unnerf the gems day. You just had 4 ingots gnomes, and all of them drop ingots. Oh yeah, I forgot. You also get ingots. Well, that will mostly just allow you to upgrade every weapon in the game. When I was mentioning all the resources earlier, I forgot ingots are a thing. You also get chaos shards for the underworld, in which you would just kind of use that to get a bunch of treasure. Actually, what are our chaos shards looking like? We probably got a lot of chaos shards. 83,000! Oh no. That's a lot of chaos shards. I'm not sure how many I had prior, but it wasn't 83,000. I think it was like 40 or 50,000 maybe, or 30,000. I think we might have gained 50,000 chaos shards. I almost forgot about that resource. That's a technically not useless resource. That's a lot of chaos shards. That's probably like 1 day's worth of chaos shards per 15 minutes. I am pretty sure. That's a lot of chaos shards. So how much are our diamonds looking like? It's quite a few resources I haven't really checked. Big number. Actually, we're almost 6-digit diamonds. If I converted them, I actually would have 6 digits. I have enough currently to craft 23 mythics. Though I technically have enough to craft 26 mythics, I believe. Because if I actually convert all these, we have 3 mythics right there. And we have 23 mythics there. So yeah, we can currently craft 26 mythics. That's a lot of mythics. Almost 27 as well. Yeah, 26 mythics is how many we can craft. Also, we get a bunch of the jewel thingies. So those are a little bit less relevant. If nothing else, whenever we get a jewel task now, we might as well just do it instead of skipping it or anything. But I think we have like near infinite on top of our infinite now. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a night for now. Best of luck. You still have 1 day left if you haven't gotten to the Palooza or anything else. You also have a full guarantee Palooza tomorrow if you haven't been doing any of them so far this weekend. If you logged in every single day, you would have a full set. The last one coming in tomorrow. I highly doubt anyone has done that little. But if you have, you will be able to get the 4th one then. And aside from that, yeah, still full 24 hours left. Well, technically about 30 hours, actually. Tomorrow night, we will be grinding for like 3-4 hours, maybe 5 hours. We'll see. I'll probably go for about 3 hours, I think. 3.5, 4 hours stream tomorrow night. Our goal is to reach 1,000 total keys between the 3 numbers, as well as, I guess we'll make it a goal to also try to hit 100 epic vault keys. Just to say that we've hit also 100 epic vault keys in a single weekend, which is literally 10 times more than I had before we even started. Which is pretty insane. But that's the game plan. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Best of luck grinding the last 30 hours or so of the vault events. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. We'll be back same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we'll have a nice long stream tomorrow. We'll probably hand out 2 codes again tomorrow too. It'll be 2 smaller codes probably, but we'll hand out 2 codes as well, since it will be a longer stream, and we'll have a lot of fun. Finish out the first ever Palooza weekend, which is basically just a standard vault event weekend. And basically all weekends will be this buffed as well, unless they do like a super nerf to it later. But hopefully they won't nerf it at all. Well, obviously they already nerfed it from Thursday amounts, but I mean beyond that, they shouldn't nerf it at all, hopefully. We'll find out. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your weekends. Best of luck with everything. And I will catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. And this Monday, we will be opening a bunch of keys, vault keys, to try to get all the new troops. We'll be going over to new Mythic, and we'll be going over to standard tasks, and we'll go from there. Obviously, the new Mythic probably be the most interesting thing, though the vault keys could be pretty interesting too. But I'm pretty sure most of you have already opened so many vault keys that it might not be as interesting, but we'll still be running some, assuming they don't accidentally put them in the drop table, in which case we'll be able to get them for free off of Glory and Gem keys. Though I'm pretty sure they would have checked and not accidentally add them. We'll find out Monday morning. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later.